What is up, everybody? This is Mark and Mike, and this is another Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling. I'm Mark and Mike. I'm joined by Lou Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And like always, we have a lot of wrestling to cover. Not as much as last week, but it's still a lot. But first, we have our the wrestling retrospect.
Yes, sir.
And the pick was Dexter Loomis.
AKA Samuel Shaw.
Samuel Shaw. So I've learned that he had a stalker gimmick the whole time. Like, he didn't have no stage of just being a guy in underwear or anything like that. He was just always a stalker.
He was a creepy dude. Well, okay, so when I first saw his debut in I believe it was Impact. It wasn't just TNA.
Okay.
But it was like TNA Impact, you know what I mean? When they had the blue color scheme.
Yeah.
He was a regular guy. He was
Okay.
when he was young, you could see it, like he has like his hair is all wild and out and stuff.
Yeah.
And he won like I think a tournament, like their version of. I don't think it was like Tough Enough, but it was like they got young people to come in and do something.
Oh,
and
okay.
He won.
I know what you're talking about because Rockstar Spud won that too.
Okay. So you know what?
I know what you're talking
have an
about.
idea
Yeah.
of what I mean. So he won that when he was like, I guess considered not the stalker gimmick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then from there, he had some matches and stuff, and he was good. And then he slowly developed into the stalker character from there.
Oh, okay.
And he was stalking Christy Hemme for some reason. Oh man, what's up with it?
Yeah.
Messing with that lady.
Oh, I found the match. Against Abyss. Abyss won.
They had the full match.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
TNA Impact taping Gold Rush tournament part 2. So if I actually go into the Impact app, I could find out.
That's what I was probably going. I meant to say if you have it, so you could probably find it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to cancel it because motherfuckers haven't been working.
Uh-oh. Get it together.
Yeah, anyway. So, so Dexter Loomis, a.k.a.
I just wanted to point out something. I think he fought AJ. No. Did it say he fought AJ in his debut when he re-debuted, I think?
Oh, okay.
He attacked AJ?
I mean, he did the one gimmick.
I think so. No. But I think... No, this is a bunch of weird stuff going on here. No.
Yeah, I don't think AJ was here.
No, he was gone. There's a bunch of like just random stuff. You put it and the name shows up in Google. I mean,
I actually found like pretty much a kind of indie wrestling database, and they have every single match he ever had.
Nice.
They have it in like in all of the Evolve, CWE. There's Wrestling Federation called FIP, GFW, TNT.
It was called Gut Check. That was the
Gut
name
Check.
of their Tough Enough type thing. Gut Check. Yes.
Yeah. So they actually have all their matches they had within those times. So I actually have the list of every single match he ever had.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Crazy.
Okay. Gotcha.
This is actually a good listing. I gotta like bookmark this. Anyway, what's your first match?
So the first one I picked was Samuel Shaw versus Serpentico. And this is, I don't know if it's the same, I don't think it's the same GCW, but these independent federations with the same names, y'all gotta stop. This one is called Generation Championship Wrestling. I doubt that is the one that Matt Cardona became the hardcore deathmatch king in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one, I believe it says December 5th, 2018 was when it was. So this was right before he came to NXT?
Yeah.
Because that's 2018 December.
Yeah, because he came in NXT 2019.
There you go.
Like late 2019.
All right. So this is before we knew him as Dexter. He pretty much had the same look.
Yeah.
Like when he got to WWE.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about this match was it was a super small independent, so it was like nobody. It was like one of those places you hear like it looks like a church.
Like do a flip.
So
and you hear that one guy.
But you know what the funny thing is that I will say that you don't get when you see bigger stage shows is that you can't interact with the fans as much. And when it's like not as many people, like
Yeah.
50 to 100 people, like you could just talk mad trash to the people in the front row
Yeah.
because they right there.
Because they
And
probably
so
regulars too, and then they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I hit you with those," and they were like, "We don't care.
yeah, so
Have
like
a beer
he's
afterwards."
talking mad trash to them, and they're saying you suck, and it's good. It's like it's the fun type of thing of like
That was the weirdest
that you
thing.
don't necessarily get.
That's the weirdest thing I've seen of Dexter Loomis. Like before the NXT, he actually talked.
Yeah, and
I was like,
he
he
was
has a
talking mad
voice.
trash in this match, and again, also shout out to Serpentico because I don't have much on him
Yeah,
before AEW,
yeah, yeah.
so it's cool.
Cool.
Good match.
Um, I'm gonna go with one that's an early match of his. He lost this match, but it was actually a cool match, and I found it in Evolve. It was Josh Briggs versus Dexter Loomis. So Briggs is in a tag team in NXT 2.0 now. He's tag teams with Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
He was like one of the biggest stars in Evolve. He was like multiple time Evolve champion, things like that. Um, so it was cool actually seeing him in the early stages of his character. You kind of see the beginnings of the character he brought into the TV, because he was barely on TV at this time.
Okay.
So it looks like this was when he was starting to work that character in,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
the Evolve shows he did, he was not on TV yet.
Okay. Okay.
So that was like one of his first things. And you kind of see where he's going with the gimmick, but also you see like the beginning stages of some of his like stands and like the crawling on his knuckles and shit like that. Um, you see kind of the beginning of it and seeing how the crowds react to it and stuff.
Okay.
So it was cool. It was cool, and he also he actually fought a couple dudes from the way as well. So but the Josh Bridge, Dex Loomis, Evolve 144. Definitely check that out.
Yes, sir.
I think it's actually on Peacock.
It should be right.
Yeah,
Don't
they
they have
have
the
a lot of the
library?
Evolve shows on there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's your second one?
So the next one I picked was Gangrel versus Samuel Shaw. And this one is from something called Throttle and Slams. And it is 9/30/18. So that's September of 2018.
Yeah.
And this one I just like it because it's another very like not high budget show.
Yeah.
They're outside. And it seems like it's kind of like a motorcycle rally. So you see a lot of guys with the old dudes with the biker vests, mad tattoos, beers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Leather vests, and people just screaming out all types of expletives. I hope there was no you know what I'm saying, stuff you can't really say because those guys ain't PC at all.
Yeah.
But I believe this is around the time when Gangrel's first started like coming back,
Okay.
and people started seeing him wrestle again, and we're like, oh yeah, he's doing it. He's doing that. But also, I believe he has a school. That's the thing. I think
Gangrel, yeah,
either he
yeah.
has a school
He
or
trained a
he's
lot
a
of people.
teacher.
No, he trained a lot of people.
So like, he never really lost his ring shape. So it's cool to see. So it's not like him just carrying him through the match, and it was cool.
Yeah.
But I like this match more for the environment, and also he's not that silent character. Like
Okay.
one of the first things he does is high five the ref, and he's trying to tell him call. He says call it down the middle, but he's winking.
Oh, okay.
He's pointing at himself and stuff. So like you already tell he's the bad guy in the match. Everybody's there really cheering for Gangrel anyway. So
Yeah.
they know who that is.
Yeah.
So it was a very cool match.
He still comes out to the WWE song when he does like a lot of these indie tapings.
Okay. All right. Well, they ain't coming after him, so it must
Because
be okay.
it's not live or like on TV. If it
Ah,
was on
gotcha.
TV, yeah, he would get caught.
Is that a Jim
They make
Johnston joint, or
DVDs and
is
shit.
it one of those things like the Hardy Boys songs where it's not really anybody's?
I think it's no, I think it's Jimmy Johnson's.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it's his, but I don't think. Again, like when you do shows outside, like you can't really tell when they do actually use it, but when you are taping it, then that's usually the problem.
Okay.
If it
Okay.
goes like on a pay-per-view, that's when they're gonna come collect. But if it's
I
just
see.
like
I
you're
see.
recording it and making DVDs, they don't really fucking care. They're not gonna even
All
bother
right.
looking for you.
Good to know. So when we start a federation, that's what we're going to do. Okay.
Exactly. We're gonna steal all the music, and I'll just put it on to live.
Ain't paying nobody. Nope.
We're gonna steal everyone's stuff.
Not even the talent.
We're gonna steal
Hot
the
dogs for
gimmicks
everybody.
Yeah.
The cool thing though, towards the end of the match, he hits him with the Gangrel hits him with the. What's the name of his version of the DDT?
The Impaler.
The Impaler, and he gets hype. Like also, credit to Samuel Shaw because he bumps like a boss.
Yeah.
Like he's taking the ass whooping and he's flipping all over the place. It's almost like HBK.
Yeah.
But not that silly. But yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff. He lost though. Gangrel had to beat him. They probably would have rioted.
Yeah, that's true. He don't play.
And by riot, I mean somebody probably would have stabbed him in the parking lot.
and sucked his blood.
Yeah.
Blood. Look, Gangrel, I'm drinking blood. I don't drink real blood, you idiot.
You idiots.
It's a gimmick.
It was chocolate syrup. Stop it.
The strawberry syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right, my next one will be, again, this will be in NXT. I found one that's gonna be before NXT, but I found another one that kind of just like him just because the characters and stuff like that in it, and it was a 4-way between Dexter Loomis, Bronson Reed, Ember Moon, and Shotzi Blackheart teaming against The Way for a 8-person tag.
I'm trying to say, I think I remember this.
And this is when he was trying to get Indy's attention as well. So there's a lot of spots of him like looking at her and her looking at him, and then her forgetting that to tag or something like that. It was actually a really fun match, and this is kind of the beginning when he started stalking the Way's family and shit like that. And Austin Theory automatic disappeared for a bit and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This also led to the Johnny Gargano Dexter Loomis at Halloween Havoc.
Oh, okay. Cool.
For the North American title. Oh, no. It was Damian Priest. And then Dexter Loomis cost him the North American title.
Yes, sir.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So this was a fun match. This was just like a big story character match. And I also like shout outs to Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. I think that was the tag team that they should have introduced Shotzi with. I think that one had the most like cool shit entrance. With their styles and shit, both of them kind of went with each other. So I was mad that tag team never made the main roster, but they just took Shanti and gave her somewhere else.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be my next match.
Yes, sir. And then the last one I picked, it was, let's see, what's the championship they were wrestling for? It's Falaba versus Samuel Shaw. The event's called The Last Stand. Mm-hmm. It was July 21st. I want to say it was. See, the video, this is confusing. They don't have the date when this was filmed.
Yeah.
They have all the things about it. Tried and true pro heavyweight championship, The Last Stand. Samuel Shaw versus Falaba. But the video went up December 21st, 2021. So I guess this is post him leaving.
Yeah.
If that's accurate. Because it looked, but here's the thing, Mark. Scott Steiner doesn't want the truth. He wants to hide the truth.
Scott Steiner don't like, if it's not about him, he don't like it.
So he has the same outfit and look of the past 2 matches.
Oh, okay.
It's like these jeans with like pads on them, red pads on them, and he has brown hair. So he doesn't have the blonde. So I believe it's like right before he went to NXT. Like right before.
Yeah.
Or right before he went to Evolve.
Okay.
So that might be the time frame. So this may be in 2018. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was actually a very fun match between him and Falaba. Like you could tell the crowd knows who Falaba is, so they know the Ba chant, the Ba, Ba.
Yeah.
So, and all that. He does all his spots. He does one funny thing I don't think I ever remember seeing him do, where he knocks Shaw down, and then he hits the ropes and then rolls over him completely.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit had me dying laughing. He ran over him like he was a steamroller.
Yeah.
Oh, but I believe Shaw retains his championship. He was the champion in this match. So.
Yeah. Cool. My last one was just because I was watching it in silence and I actually found parts of it. And it's not the whole match though, but I'll just recommend it because you said the Abyss and him.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched little bits of it and I watched the finish of it. It looked pretty interesting, and actually I might go back and actually watch try to find the full match on Impact's app. So it looks really interesting. So I'm intrigued for this match. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks like it's gonna be. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a fun match. It's Shaw versus Abyss.
Okay, cool.
It's in the Gold Rush 2014 Gold Rush tournament.
All right. That's one I want to watch.
Yeah. If I find a good link, I'll send it to you. Or I'll just record on my phone like a bootleg. But yeah, there we go. So we go into the week of wrestling. And we start off with Monday Night Raw. So Monday Night Raw, we kick off. Talking about Loomis, he shows up too. We kick off with Dominic Mysterio alleging with the Judgment Day, looking like Eddie Guerrero and shit.
A little bit. But
he looked like LWO.
Eddie. He needs some more facial hair.
Yeah, but he looked like him. He resembled him. I don't mind it. It's making it interesting at least. Because Edge just like, I'm going to beat your son's ass.
We know him getting his ass beat. He was loving it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Rhea said she made him a man.
Yeah. You see, y'all let him get his ass kicked by Rhea, and that's what happens. He falls in love.
Pretty much.
And then Edge straight up to Rey Mysterio, yo, I'm gonna beat your son's ass. And Ray I'm like, get angry. You don't get angry. Get angry.
Well, he doesn't want that. It's his son, man. He doesn't
beat his ass.
That's true.
This is for you of many years of non-disciplining your son. This is the time to whoop his ass.
He is a grown-ass man. You can't throw hands.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And but under WWE sanctions, you can't throw hands now. So whoop his ass.
Beat him.
Think about the day that he dropped your favorite favorite cup on the floor and whoop his ass for it. Remember that time you broke my favorite glass? Put all that in there. We had a fatal 4-way tag team to determine the number one contender, and I was actually really excited for this match, and the match was going really good. And then this asshole had to come interfere, Braun Strowman. Like, I care if he came in. Nah. Braun Strowman comes in, takes out all the tag teams. Shout outs to New Day being smart enough to walk away.
Yes.
They're like, peace.
Yes, don't face the carnage. No. You don't need that.
Also, shout outs to the New Day. The fact that they both got tagged and they try to fucking take that pin. I love that.
True. That was the best. Yeah, that was so good. I love that.
That was awesome. But other than that, I personally didn't care for Braun Strowman destroying the tag teams. Just the fact that this was actually a really good match and it was going really well. And then to him to just destroy the tag teams when you're trying to reestablish some order in the tag team division, that just annoyed me. But other than that, yeah, Braun Strowman's back. He looks bigger than ever. He busted his ass trying to spear fucking somebody. So there you go. He went too fast and slipped. What do you think of the Braun Strowman return?
Good to see him back.
Yeah.
You got a nice, big, strong boy. There you go. Another man for Roman to beat again, or for him to maybe challenge Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. See, that's where
they still have unfinished business.
You see, that's where I thought they were gonna do. With Strowman, like you could had him break the fucking door of the cage and shit. You know, maybe lift the cage. I don't know.
I get it, but there's already a storyline
Yeah.
going, and I like what happened with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
match.
it was still good, but it was just like I didn't like the tag teams had to be the ones to take the beating anyway, because Dawkins got destroyed. Poor Dawkins.
No, poor Otis.
Otis did get destroyed as well. Otis just gets thrown like a little. He's just a really big ragdoll.
Yeah, he really
He's like that
really is.
Snorlax doll that you see in GameStop.
Oh, the giant one.
Yeah, that's Otis.
Poor guy.
Anyway, we got Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah defeat Nikki Ash and Doudrop. It was an okay match. Kind of just goes into the way of Raquel Rodriguez versus all.
Yeah, basically a one woman wrecking crew.
Yeah, but at least they're getting some title defenses. They're getting some wins under the belt, so I'm fine with that.
I like the match more for the story of Nikki and Doudrop.
Yeah,
because they were hinting at stuff after this match.
Yeah,
that I didn't see at first, and I was like, oh, ooh.
And I'm just saying, is this something that just came to mind? And someone, EY's contract expired in Impact.
That's interesting because he was just on. He had like a story thing.
Remember, they film like months in advance. So a lot of stuff that's still filming is already filmed, and they're not wrestling right now.
Okay, I see.
So EY contract I think expires next month. Mm-hmm. Wolf is a free agent. Damo is a free agent. We got a little crazy lyrical by herself. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir.
Sanity could be fun.
If you could do it, if they can do it right, let's do it.
And just have her biting ropes again.
Well, not in the COVID era. Don't do that.
She's still doing it. She's crazy. She likes the risk of COVID. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, there's some open things that, like, returning characters, something that never got a chance to really be good, that was good in NXT was Sanity. So I wouldn't mind seeing Sanity being brought back.
True.
And you got some crazy ass groups now. You got like the Sheamus group, you got the Gunther group. Imagine Sanity and all them beating the shit out of each other.
Yes, sir.
Just for a beer. The winner gets a beer. There you go. Kevin Owens mocks Austin Theory. Chances of success in cashing in. I truly enjoyed this whole area of Raw. Was amazing. I love this whole thing. KO, stop taking those crazy ass bumps because you scare me. I don't like it. Because I thought
he needs it to feel alive.
Because I don't know, like, yo, he looked like that looked painful. It did look painful.
Yeah.
Like, I felt it, and I was like, if I would have felt that way, I wouldn't be walking for like 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
Match was amazing. The build up to the match was great. Like, just KO's been on fire,
sir.
And I love it. So
talking that talk, walking that walk, doing the damn
people's
thing.
ass. And he powerbombed the shit out of him. Like, he bounced into picking him up. So that was cool. We got Bianca Belair interrupting Damage Control. I do like the new name. The theme I'm not crazy about.
I mean, they have to have something.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It is what it is.
I do like the name though. And I do like them a lot, so I like the promos, and I thought they worked pretty well.
But see, I told you, it's wrestling.
Yeah.
An accident turns into a storyline. So, like, they have a point.
Yep.
Pin the wrong girl.
Yep.
Cut it out.
That's the easiest way you could do it too. The fact that if it does happen and it's on camera, yeah, you could easily just turn that into a story. Damien Priest defeats Rey Mysterio. I thought the match was good as well. A lot of story stuff into this, so
I thought Rey Mysterio looked like a chicken.
Yeah, he did look. Oh, where were they? They're in Seattle, right? No, SmackDown was in Seattle. Where were they? He did look a chicken. He does look like a chicken because the yellow,
The yellow and red.
the
Yeah.
yellow and red. Yeah.
And the feathers on the top. Yes.
I
Yes,
was
he
like, you
did.
the gobbledygooker?
He's the McDonald's chicken. He looked like Ronald McDonald the
He's the
chicken.
McNugget. You a McNugget?
He's a fighting McNugget.
The
Oh,
fighting
man,
McNugget. There you go. Rey Mysterio, the fighting McNugget. Yeah, like his, yeah. I could see the chicken look in there.
Who's gonna hit Rhea? Who's gonna hit her first? That's
I'm just
my
saying.
question.
I'm just
She is,
saying.
she's a menace right now.
I'm just saying. If this is Randy Orton, her ass would have been RKO'd a long time ago.
True enough.
I'm just saying. Grow some.
But like,
Yeah,
what's
you
going
had
on?
no problem 619ing Nia Jax. I'm just saying.
True enough. And Rhea could take it.
She'd probably catch you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I actually would be
I
kind of
just
scared.
wonder who's gonna be the first one.
Edge gonna catch her.
Maybe.
He gonna
Maybe.
spear her.
I mean, where's Beth Phoenix at? It's taking too long. Get her
Yeah,
in.
she gonna probably be at the pay per view.
I seen her picture. She stay in ring shape. So
Mm-hmm. She big.
yeah.
And then our main event was Bobby Lashley versus The Miz for the United States Championship in the steel cage match.
This I thought was pretty funny. I love the story of this match. Cause Miz did the smartest thing. You fighting somebody like Bobby Lashley, don't let the bell ring. Beat his ass and have your homie help you.
Yeah, there you go.
The first 10 minutes of the match, him and Ciampa just stomped Lashley out, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But you also
this kind of reminds me of some stuff like the Shield would do to somebody. Like they whooped his ass.
But it also goes to a point that you still gotta put him back in the ring, and it's like, yes,
And they thought they had it.
They're like, oh, you fucked up now.
They almost had it. Almost. But
What?
Bobby Lashley proved too much. And then before he climbs out, Samuel Shaw, excuse me, Dexter Loomis.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Peeks his head out.
Yo, the image of him down there like that just had me dying.
Yeah, that shit had me rolling. Some of the
It's
memes
too
I've
good.
seen of it was funny as well.
It's too good.
Yeah.
It's too good. How he didn't crack, how nobody started laughing.
Yeah.
Man, these guys are good.
And Miz is a pro at it. I actually been like digging the storyline between Miz and Loomis, so it's actually pretty funny. It's been like very entertaining more than anything.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
And
I love the
have,
fact.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I love the fact that Lashley saw him.
Yeah.
And help Loomis out. He
Yeah.
was like, nah, man, you're not getting out of there. Not after what you did.
Get your ass out.
Yep.
I'll drop the title just for you to get your ass whooped.
Exactly. Hell no.
Yeah, it was a good match. Bobby Lashley's still on fire. He's been defending that title every Raw, and that's been good.
I would just also point out the added little bonus of Loomis climbing the cage. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
But I love that because it's so creepy and weird. Like, why is he climb? The door's open.
It's like, fuck doors.
Then Bobby Lashley does what he does.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I understand this stuff with Strowman. It would have been something, but like, oh my goodness, this was great.
Yeah, I just felt like the Strowman stuff could have been done differently. That's my only disappointment. I understand you want him to look strong the moment he comes in, but at the expense of the tag team division you're trying to rebuild, that kind of just don't make sense.
I will also like to point out though, they gotta have bodies there for him because like right now Apollo's not there to get beat up. Where the hell is Aziz?
Yeah.
You mentioned Omos. He's, I don't know, in the wind somewhere, probably training.
Yeah.
I would hope he's learning.
Yeah.
UVP's not there. You know what I mean? Like not doing anything. He's making music, so he's doing whatever.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people who could have been destroyed by him, where are they?
Yeah.
Shelton's not hurt.
Yeah.
Shelton's not hurt. You out there playing up, down, down, fighting these people. What's going on? No.
But that was my only thing. Like the expense of the tag team division, you kind of had. Like, I understand why you did it, but it's also like you're trying to rebuild that, so it kind of just breaks it back. So where you give running that, bro?
I'll give it an A.
I'm gonna go A-. just because I think they could have done better with that. And I was loving it. And I think it's also the fact that I was really digging that tag team
The
match. It was
match,
actually
yeah, the
really
match was
good.
good. Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was
yes,
like,
it was.
it was building. I think we're getting it next week on SmackDown.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. All right, NXT 2.0. We got Gallus interrupts and attacks Tyler Bate, and Steiner comes in for the save.
Hey, they didn't attack him. They said you lost. You a punk.
Yeah.
So we gonna beat your ass for being a disgrace.
Yep. And then Steiner comes in and leads into a tag team match in the end of the night. You got Doudrop and Nikki Ash defeat Toxic Attraction. They taking 2 losses. This is like the second 2 losses in this week.
Well, it makes sense with the story they're telling.
Yeah.
But it's just that they didn't show anything extra after that one.
Yeah.
In the same way they did leave the little C's on Raw. So I would have to be like,
Is it inconsistent?
That was inconsistent. Because if on NXT they had friction, it would have made more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like it is being inconsistent, especially if you're using 2 shows.
Yeah.
JD McDuggan defeats Wesley. I thought that was a really good match.
That was a good match. That was very good.
Miko Samatoro defeats Roxanne Perez. That was Roxanne Perez's best match on NXT.
Yeah. Yep.
I would say hands down. I'll argue with that. That was her best match on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And the boss is fucking in NXT, and I'm excited. I want her to go to the main roster, to be honest with you.
Well, I want her to beat up all the girls in NXT.
Yeah, they all deserve it. Because they can whoop their ass.
I want her to fight Akita. I want her to fight everybody. That's my. Don't leave until you show everybody what's what.
Show everyone the business.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Ricochet defeats Trick Williams. Another good match.
Yeah, I like the story to this match. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like Mello on commentary. I like them just messing with him the entire match. It was great.
And then we got I can't pronounce his name. This is Nathan Frazier versus what's his name? The math dude.
Oh, Axiom.
Axiom. Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm-hmm. Again, another really good match. This was a 2 out of 3 4. This was like the best series kind of thing. It was kind of like the UK thing that they did.
Yeah.
Very good match. Very fast paced.
Yep.
And very enjoyable. And then our main event was Tyler Bate and Braun Breaker defeat Joe and Mark Coffey. Also
another good match.
And then in the end, JD McDuggan was like, "You're not done yet."
True story.
Yeah, man. I'm actually digging what NXT 2.0 is doing. They got the talent to really like put a little flash of the black and gold back into what they're doing, just to have that wrestling credibility and shit. So I'm actually really digging what they're doing, and this was really good. So I'm gonna give this an A.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A as well.
Yeah. And we go to AEW Dynamite.
Where is JJ?
So we got Jon Moxley interrupted MJF return promo. I liked the beginning. I found the beginning funny. But the moment Mox came in and MJF just had to go directly to the WWE stuff in general and stuff like that, I didn't care. I didn't care.
Well, he said that before he came out. You were talking a lot about them before he came out.
All right, so
he was taking digs.
Yeah,
talking about the boss, Khan. He was saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, I liked the baby face going into it. Yeah, Moxley. It was when Moxley came out. When once Moxley came out, that's when he told him to take off the jersey and shit. That's when he started going into right back into old MJF. The whole like kissing babies and shit in the beginning, that shit had me rolling.
Yeah. True enough.
I didn't care for when it went that way. I liked the Moxley's promo afterwards and showing the passion that he has for AEW, and sadly that's what he has. I honestly, I'll say Moxley is the Sting of AEW. If WCW's heart and soul was Sting, the Moxley is for AEW.
Okay, I got you.
But I just didn't. I was like, you just go the same song and dance kind of thing. Don't go more direct in why you want why you should get the title, things like that. No, you got to go into more of the little bullshit that he always goes into those promos, and he's an amazing promo. So it just goes into the same shit to me. I didn't care for it.
I loved it because what else you gonna say to Moxley? Where else he came from? You gonna talk about GCW? No.
There you go. Talk about it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You had people come from there to wrestle, so why not talk for there?
Nah, but he's the most high-profile guy there. No, you're not. You're not gonna talk about that place. So I thought it was hilarious. I like it. He's got a silver tongue, so he could talk about. For me, he could talk about whatever.
Yeah.
He could talk about taking a dump. It probably would be hilarious. It is terrible, but MJF is that entertaining to me.
Yeah, I enjoyed the whole beginning part. The other one I didn't care for.
I thought the whole thing was beautiful.
AEW.
I just wish Moxley would have stabbed him.
Yeah. We got AEW Trios Championship. So basically, Tony Khan came out and pretty much saying there's gonna be a tournament for the AEW Championship, and then we also got the Trios tournament, the Trios Championship match tonight, which Death Triangle versus the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy.
Man, the Best Friends can't win nothing.
Nope.
Has Cassidy still hasn't even won a TNT yet?
Nobody
right?
won anything.
That's all I gotta say.
I would say like I don't mind. I like the fact that Pac is the first like 2-belt winner of AEW. Like he's holding 2 belts at the same time.
He's Tupac.
Yeah. 2 AEW belts to make it clear.
He is now officially Tupac. I love it.
But this was the time to give the Best Friend something.
I agree. I think that's one of the most prolific groups in the company. It's just how popular Cassidy is, right? How they have you got to give them what they want, right? They zoom in, they got a whole thing, and they just, it kind of sucks. But the match was awesome. I like the match. Was good.
The match was good.
I like the match because they all have chemistry anyway. Like they're all really, really good with each other. And I will say, in the fact that they lose everything, that Chuck Taylor is probably one of the most underrated guys there.
Yeah. I think they should have. I think this was the time. I think they should have gave it to the Best Friends in Orange Cassidy. Yeah, I use them almost every week. Yeah, they're very popular. No matter what, they get a pop and everything like that. Like, Death Triangle has won the tag titles. They are successful, so basically they could have came and won it later down the road. And having the Best Friends in Orange Cassidy should have been like the ones that just changed things a bit.
The thing that made me almost not watch the match was because it was them and not the Dark Order. But then I found out about Silver. I mean, Reynolds.
Yeah.
Silver's not hurt. Reynolds is hurt.
Yeah.
So when they said that he was hurt, I was like,
but why can't one can't wrestle?
No, the -1. You said -1?
No, the other one.
Uno? No,
Uno.
because Vance is hurt. The storyline, Vance is hurt.
Vance is hurt.
That's in real life.
Uno's hurt?
No, it would have just been 2 of them then.
Oh, okay.
Remember, 5 is gone.
10 is gone. 10 is hurt too.
But he's hurt in the story.
Oh, okay.
As in, like, the last week when they had the match, he got hurt in the match.
Yeah, and and Hangman took over for him.
Yeah, so that was the thing. Hangman was busy, obviously, so he couldn't be in the match. That's the thing. I was like,
get a -1 in there.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like you
running on Nicholas. Did you see Nicholas tweet Braun Strowman?
Yeah. I'm just saying. -1 wants to brag about he's part of Dark Order. Get his ass in. Put in some work.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Put in that work. You could have got some belts.
But I was ready to turn off the match when I saw it wasn't. I was like, "What the? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
And then
At least they explained that then.
Mm-hmm.
We got AEW Interim Women's Champion. I hate that fucking interim shit.
The name.
Elimination match. You could just have her as the AEW Women's Championship, and then when Thunder Rosa returns, she gets a title shot.
It is.
Stop the interim shit. I don't like it.
I
know. Toni Storm versus Penelope Ford. Why she gets a title shot, I don't know.
Didn't she lose her last match? Or
she lost like her last 2 matches.
I would say.
Yeah, because she fought Athena.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense, does it?
I'm just saying, like, y'all have ranking systems. Why are these people getting title shots?
Deebs should have probably been the next one in line.
Nyla Rose is on the top 5. Anna Jay. Honestly, I don't care for Anna Jay, but Anna Jay's in the top 5.
What about Ty?
Athena's still in the top 5.
Who else is? Yeah, yeah. There's other people. Yeah, it's just because she can't. It's just because she came back. Bunny is still gone. I don't know what the hell she is.
Bunny's there.
Butcher and Blade and Bunny. I haven't seen.
Busy eating Oreos and backstage.
Somebody. I mean, if she getting paid, it is what it is. Yeah. But damn.
She eating them weird Oreos backstage.
They good, man. They good.
I tried the toffee one, the coffee toffee one. That was actually pretty good.
I was curious about there's one she had, like these fudge ones. I have to see if I can find those.
Oh, okay. Target has like a wall of them.
Oh well, yeah. I think that's where they go to when they go get them.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got TNT Championship match: Wardlow versus Tony Nese, and this was just a murder.
Why do you gotta do Tony Nese like that though?
They murdered his ass.
That's my only thing. And certain people, it's just like, when are you ever gonna be in the eyes of the fans worth something if every time you get a shot, it's just to get shot?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing.
Yeah. And then we have the Grand Slam tournament starting that night. For the championship, you got Hangman Page versus Daniel Bryan. This match could have gone either way, and I would have been happy. I actually thought this match was probably... I actually found this match better than most of the pay-per-view. They told us a good story. They went back and forth. I like when they choose not to end matches with finishing moves, and they would just get them to a point that they can't get up. And I think this is how this match ended, and I liked it.
Yeah, I like the story told in this match. I like the commentary, adding certain things to the match. Like this is definitely the best match of the night for me.
Yeah. I actually put this against a lot of the pay-per-view.
I mean, well, the pay-per-view was last week, so...
Yeah. I was just saying. Well, the pay-per-view was the Sunday. The Sunday of this week, so it was not that far.
Oh, yeah, because it's a...
Yeah, we recorded Monday.
A 7-day thing. Yeah, true enough.
So it's the same week.
It's not just when we do the show.
Yeah. It's the same week. So like I said, I'll fight. I'll say this match was better than most of that pay-per-view.
True enough. I wouldn't say it was better than Jericho.
I actually like the Jericho in his too, but. Bryan winning, I would not pass Bryan winning this tournament. I will actually like Bryan winning this tournament.
Again, I still say I would like Bryan to win, yes, but I want Jericho to win.
You want Jericho to win?
So that Eddie can take the belt from him now that Punk is gone. Man,
I don't even think Eddie's in their eye view. I believe that Eddie should actually get a big babyface pull up for the title. I 100% agree with that. But are they looking at him like that? I don't think so.
Well, don't forget he had a suspension thing, so that was whatever was going on there. Because again, they talked about that one. That's the thing. Yeah. So it's not like it was the fans don't know. They actually talked about it. So it's like, okay, he's not there for a reason.
And shout outs to Kingston and Guevara actually hashing it out afterwards.
Yes. True enough.
Like adults.
I will say. The subject matter of the beef, though, is another reason why certain things can't be done in wrestling. Because it's just like the subject matter of what Sammy said, right?
Yeah.
It's like that has to be approved. I'm just saying, Mark, in 2022, in professional wrestling, where grown men beat the shit out of each other, you have to approve calling another man fat?
Yeah. All right. You
understand, right?
Maybe.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Maybe.
Just like wrestling?
See, I don't know how it's set up. I know like maybe there's all right. They have to talk about him like, hey, you could hit me with this, and this. You hit me this and that. And then when you go into your own thing and call a certain thing, then I think that's where people get mad at and not like, oh, that wasn't discussed. I didn't care what you were gonna say, but yeah, I think that's where it goes. But I don't know.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, Kingston, you're not the best shaped person.
But he's not even the worst.
I'm like you're so.
But look at him though. He just looks like a regular guy, and that's not even on the worst end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody who could whoop 75% of the people outside's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say go ahead and go off the script or whatever, but I'm just saying when you get into altercations over that, you guys are wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that it should have escalated to where it got to. That's what I'm saying.
Same here, like especially with Kingston being like the mouth that he is, and like that
Hmm
little
hmm
thing kind of offended you in that sense.
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like I understand fair is fair.
Yeah.
You guys have you because they are those two by apologizing and whatnot, they're being professionals. I know
Yeah.
and acknowledging the things that went on.
Yeah.
That's professional. I understand, but that's a little line like, mm, you know, for me it's a little
Yeah.
rough.
It's like a little childish in that sense. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Our main event was ROH Pure Championship, Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia. The,
Yes, sir.
so my only thing with the ROH presentation, and anytime that the ROH has the title, I would like them to go in the Impact way and actually doing the like the Pure Championship rules like they did in Impact. It made the belt different and made the belt more interesting to see.
Did they not? 'Cause I thought they were acknowledging the rules. They didn't.
No, it was a regular
They
match.
didn't have the 20 count and stuff.
No,
They didn't do it for that match.
no, it
Oh,
was a regular
wow.
match.
That's weird. That's yeah. I guess you're right. It was, and that is weird. That
Yeah,
doesn't make sense because I say that because on Friday they had different rules.
yeah. Okay.
That is weird. That
So
is
I
weird.
I would like them to do that. Like honestly,
Be
because Grisham when
consistent.
he
Yeah.
defended the title, he did the pure rules and things like that,
Yes.
and I
Yes,
liked
sir.
that. I thought
Yes,
that it
sir.
gave the match a different edge.
Yes, sir.
So I would like them to do that too
100%.
if they do it. The match was okay. Like it was a good match. I have an issue with Daniel Garcia selling. He does not fucking sell nothing, and
I,
it throws me
I,
off the
yeah,
match.
I don't want to agree, but you're right. You're right.
He doesn't sell
You're right.
nothing, and it throws me off the match because it's like,
Well,
yo,
not
you're not.
nothing. There's certain parts where it's just like it seems like he should and he
Yeah,
doesn't because there are no because there are points in the match. There are points in the match where they do. Yes,
yeah,
he does not Wheeler. Wheeler does.
yeah,
There are points where he does, like when Wheeler caught him with the clean uppercut
yeah.
and he was out. And you know what I mean? Like there are
But
points,
that's
but
probably
there's
why,
other.
because you really you're probably connected with that.
True, but I'm just saying. But to that point, those two know each other, so they can do that.
Yeah,
But the other thing is just like, yeah, you're right. There are some things that he does with certain people. It's like, yeah, you should be down. You should be groggy more. You should be selling the body part more. You know
and
what I mean?
actually like listening to the crowd, getting them to get you up and stuff like that. Use the moment to fucking listen to that crowd. You're a hometown boy too, so they're gonna fucking be cheering for you. Take your time getting up. Take your time doing that. Look like you're battered because you're just gonna get more people to fucking cheer behind you.
Yeah. So
This old school
there's some
wrestling
of that.
talk.
There's some of that.
Yeah.
But I
So
will say towards the end of the match, it was definitely solid.
yeah. So new pure champion in Garcia.
Yes, sir. Glad to see it.
All right. AEW, we give it.
I give it a B, maybe B minus. I mean I really like the last match. And I really like Brian and Hangman.
I'll say I'll go B plus. The trios championship match was good. The
And the
Brian
MJF promo was good.
Hangman, the main event was good. So like I'll say the 3/4 of the show was really good, and the rest was just like scratching your head. So yeah, B plus.
Hmm hmm
It was like
I can
most
see
part
that.
of the show. I was not crazy about the tournament layout. The
You mean
people in
the
the
the the
tournament.
ro- the the setup for the tournament?
Yeah, I didn't care for the people that were in it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I think there's a few people glaring that should have been in there. Miro
Like
should have been
Miro.
in there.
Um, like I understand.
I mean, you know what? Maybe even Sting.
Yeah,
I'm just
why
saying,
not?
maybe, because there's some brackets where like the matches aren't until like one away from the finals.
Yeah,
You could have put Sting in one of those.
yeah,
I'm just saying. But yeah,
yeah. I didn't care for the tournament that much. Like, there's some people I would have replaced in that tournament. And honestly, I wanted Darby to go further in, and he kind of lost Friday. So
yeah, that's a disappointment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's if someone was supposed to go fight for that title and actually kind of win it of the pillars. Honestly, I think it should have been Darby first. Just saying. Anyway, I did not get to watch Impact. It's just been hard because the app been shitty, so I have not really been watching, sadly.
Uh, Chelsea Green had a good match. She had she fought Taya,
Oh, nice.
and that was good. They had like story with the two because she has a tag team partner, and then Taya has a faction
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
Okay.
So there was that, and there was like a little bit of interference, and they tried to because Diana is just slick, so she was trying to cheat the whole time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But Chelsea ends up winning, causing a little rift. That was good. They set up the Good Brothers versus the Machine Guns.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that because I like the promo to it. There can be only one machine gun. And I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. I don't know more was like they were going from the point where they had a show, right? Didn't they have a pay-per-view recently? Because I don't know more has the tag team championships. I believe they won it either.
Yeah, they had a special.
They had a special.
Yeah.
So they were going from there, and that's where they were looking for the new challenges and whatnot.
Oh.
And then they had Kenny King had beef with Mia Yim because he interrupted her backstage and was talking mad trash to her. It was funny. It reminded me of Shelton Benjamin because I guess they know each other. And they was going at it. So he had a match, and then she interferes and makes him lose his match.
Oh, okay.
And it was to a new guy from Japan. So he made his debut in Impact, and he looks pretty good. So it was a lot of cool stuff on the show. Like, it wasn't just a repeat of everything, and it was pushing stuff along. So I'm like, all right.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to watch it, but their app sucks. So I got to find a better way to watch it. Because the thing that's supposed to be great does not work really well. Yeah. I can watch it in my room. If I want to watch it, I have to watch it in my room.
Understood.
Yeah. We go to Friday Night SmackDown. And we kick off with Imperium defeating the Brawling Brutes in a brutal 6-man tag.
Yes, sir. Good match. Probably,
very fun.
I mean, maybe it wasn't in ring the best match of the night, but it was definitely the most hype match.
Yeah.
The fans blew the roof off for Sheamus.
Sheamus getting that love. I love it.
Just he didn't even get in the match and they was going crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
There we go, bro. Drew McIntyre launched a chair attack on Solo Suka. Sami Zayn saved. He kicked. He took the kick for Solo.
So he's out here doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
He's protecting the bloodline. Come on, man. Give him credit, Jay. Stop it.
Jay's just gonna. Yo, this storyline's going on too. I'm like looking at Jay. I'm like, I would not pass Jay actually like taking the titles from Roman.
They have some work to do though.
Yeah, they still work a lot of work, but you see it built. You can see it.
I feel like the obvious thing is Sammy getting kicked out to join KO, but if this keeps going the way it's going, I feel like Jay may be the one to mess up.
Yeah.
Because he keeps trying to one-up Sammy, like trying to tell him to shut up, trying to tell him to stay back, and like him pushing Sammy out of the way might end up causing somebody something big.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm very interested in what they do with this. It's looking good. We got Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah defeat Toxic Attraction.
Very good match. I'm just a little disappointed at the outcome.
Yeah.
But credit where credit is due. Aaliyah stepping up. So
anytime I can see Gigi Dolan, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ronda Rousey destroyed in the field to win SmackDown's women's title match against Liv Morgan at Extreme Rules. I liked the little standoff things between her and Sonya Deville. It actually shows Sonya Deville's background in MMA a bit more. And I actually appreciate that.
Commentary.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
Lacey Evans caught Natty mean.
K.O.
Yeah, like that. I don't even think she did admit. I thought she had full contact with that. That shit looked mean, and Natty was a little out of it afterwards.
But the only thing I didn't like was how fast the match was.
Yeah, it was very fast for a 5-way, but then again, it's Ronda Rousey, and she ain't lasting long in matches.
I mean, she has regular matches, but in one of those, they
Yeah,
didn't even try.
they try to just make
That was
her.
literally just okay. You get hit, you're gone. Okay,
Yeah,
you got hit, you're gone. Okay, you got hit, you're gone. That's literally what that was.
yeah, pretty much.
Everybody came in the match with two finishers, and they just hit the finishers, and then they got eliminated.
Except for Natty.
Basically.
Natty caught everything.
Yeah, she got the beat down. She got the
Natty
beat down.
forgot the finishers in the back
Oh,
because she got fucked up. I'm glad AC Evans didn't talk. That made me happy.
yeah, I just don't know if they're gonna do her. But
Yeah,
she's still a jerk because she came out, tried to give somebody a high five, and was like,
that made
"Nope,
me laugh. I was like, there you
kiss
go.
my
That's how you do
ass."
it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Street Profits and Hit Row defeats Los Lotorios and Maximum Male Models.
This was probably the most fun match of the night for me.
Yeah.
I love Maximum Male Models. Just gotta say that.
Yeah, they're great.
Um, and Los Lotharios are awesome. But I like how the things happened during the match where they moved out of the way and Angel got thrown over the table.
Yeah.
He fell right into the chair. Because when they show the camera, he's just sitting in the chair all beat up looking. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's just like, it was super fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I like the Street Profits dancing. I mean, I like the Hit Row dancing to the Street Profits music. Shout outs to the New Day for saying, I forgot if it was.
Oh, Monday they was dancing to Street Profits music.
Yeah, but where was it that was it on his was it on Up Up Down Down recently where he was one of the Street Profits had a match in his feder in his fed,
Yeah, I think it was
and
Dawkins.
he was saying I forgot how hard their music goes.
Yeah.
He was talking about dancing, and then you see them do it, and like, oh, that's
Yeah.
great. And
New
then
Day
the
was
opposite
dancing.
happens.
Yeah. And
Everybody
Monday.
loves Street Profits music.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, Monday New Day was going crazy with it.
So
That's
there you
fun.
go. Good match.
Really fun
Good
match. Really fun match. I need to get some wins for Maximum Male Models though.
True enough. I like the zoom in when
Yeah.
they do the little model pose and everything.
Yeah.
It's that type of stuff that I like. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it, go all in. So
No,
good.
100%.
Good.
We got Braun Strowman destroying the Alpha Academy.
Why you gotta kill Otis?
Yeah. 2 power bombs. Oh, he did 1 power bomb.
No, he deadlift Gable and then he
Yeah.
actually powerbomb Otis, and I was like, oh goddamn, he got him up.
Yep.
That's scary. He got him up.
Yeah.
That is an unwieldy shape to lift.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yep. He did it.
It's like lifting a VW Beetle or something.
Right. We got Drew McIntyre versus Solo Suka and no DQ contest with in the end, Karrion Kross chokes him out.
I loved it. I love how it faded to a different color
Yeah, it went to
when
black.
it happened.
Yeah.
And then it faded first when he attacked him. It went to gray
Yeah.
for the entire attack, and then at the end it was slowly fading out as the commentary was saying the stuff along with it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's
good.
presentation.
That was
right
cool.
there. That's awesome. I'm sure the fans they didn't know what was going on, but still.
Why is Solo still wrestling barefooted?
Why not?
Why
Why not?
Whatever. He's his own guy,
Keep
right?
it safe.
He added the red to his costume at least.
Yes.
There you go. And Sammy's been gold, man. I love Sami Zayn.
And shout out to the promos with them in the back.
Yeah.
So Sammy was
Very
doing
good
it
stuff.
real big this week. Good. Good.
So, what do you give SmackDown?
SmackDown, I'm giving it an
I'll give it 8 as well.
A. This is
It was
solid.
fun
This is
show.
a very, very solid show. Again, I told you before, I thought that 8-man was gonna be like a repeat.
Yeah.
Since those 8 people were involved last week.
Yeah.
And that match was fun as hell. So,
Yeah.
nah, man, I gave him credit.
We got AEW Rampage last, and we got Darby Allin versus Ember Guevara.
It was okay, not enough time
I didn't like
for those two. Not enough time.
I just shenanigans. I'm like, can't we just get a
100%.
Yeah, and also I wanted Darby to win.
Same.
So yeah, it was alright.
It's not like it was bad. It was just it wasn't
okay.
what I
It wasn't.
wanted.
It was. They had better matches.
Yeah, hell yeah.
100%. They had better matches. For the
But
TNT
I was-
title, that was probably some of their
they
best
killed
matches. Yeah.
I was disappointed knowing that they could go and have a pay-per-view worthy match. That's
Yeah.
why I was disappointed. So
Cyrano Deebs versus Madison Rain.
It was all right. Not enough time.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. I didn't get enough time to actually get into it. So, and then the main event was Claudio versus
Awesome.
Tex Hardwood.
Awesome.
Amazing match.
That's from. It's
I'll
not
say
it can't be the best match of the week because of Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. So it can't be. But if you mean from the fresh wrestling week
From
starting
Monday
on
to
Monday,
now, yeah.
that was the best wrestling match. That was awesome. Shout outs to Dax, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I actually like KO and Theory.
Okay.
A little more.
Okay.
But this was up there. I'll say that was the best AEW match this week.
Yeah, but that's kind of handicapping because it's so many good matches in general. Like,
Yeah.
I have to put it up there with all the stuff. And like 2.0 had great matches.
Yeah.
Like, again, for me, that match was better than
because
like
we had
everything
some good matches on AEW. So like that Brian Hangman,
Yeah.
like that was
Yeah.
hard. That's hard to compete with too.
I still thought it was better. I thought it was just everything this week. Claudio gave it his all. They were swinging for the fences, and like I love the commentary on it.
Yes, and Jericho
It was
just
good.
mocking.
It was very good. It was very good.
an asshole.
Yes, sir.
Like I
Yes,
never
sir.
was
I love
ROH
how
champion.
I love how yeah. See, I like that. I like that he planted seeds that he wants to be he might want to be a ROH champion.
Yeah.
Like, but I also like that he said, yeah, William Regal's scared of me. That's why he's on a commentary this week. I was like, okay, all right. Like, there's a lot of things that were going on in that match that I loved. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. So that's so where we give Rampage.
Can I cut everything off of the show and just grade that match?
Nope, it has to be in whole.
Nah, and it has to be like a B minus, a C plus. Like,
yeah,
everything else was too short.
Yeah, I'll go C plus.
Everything else was too short.
I go C plus, and the plus part was that match.
It makes it so hard to grade the show. Everything else, I didn't feel satisfied.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, honestly, that was the match to look forward to. Honestly, I even told Minion, if you watch one match, because he does not watch Rampage whatsoever. He thinks it's like Sunday Night Heat. But I'll tell him like if there's a match that's willing to watch, I'll let you know what match is willing to watch. That match was 100% willing to watch. Like, you should definitely check that out.
Hey, man, you gotta stop that.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Heat. Listen, there were some bangers on Sunday Night.
Yeah, there was.
When you go back and look at it, yes, there was. Don't do that to Heat. Because remember when Heat was the show that preceded like the pay-per-views and stuff, or like it had a purpose at some points, and they had some good ass matches on Heat sometimes.
Yeah.
Velocity, on the other hand, I can't vouch.
Yeah, I think he just don't like the extra hour. Like he feels like it's too much shit, so he doesn't go into it.
No, I understand. And I will also say it's hard pressed to say that it's a show. Like, if you gotta cut something out, yeah, I know, I get it.
Yeah, and he likes Impact more, so he'll take Impact over Rampage.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But yeah, but I'll tell him like definitely Claudio versus Dex. You definitely gotta see it. Like you will like that match.
Gotta watch.
So those are things that, especially in Rampage, sometimes Rampage doesn't deliver, but they'll have that one match that'll be like, all right, that's the one to watch.
Yes,
so if you're gonna watch it, just watch that match.
That match will make you want to see like more than, and I don't want to say more than his other matches.
Yeah.
But like, if you were to watch that, you'd be like, yo, why is this guy not champion?
Yeah.
Like, bro, Dax is what's he? I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. He's one of the best tag team guys in the world. But dude, you are championship material and solo. Like,
but he also
anytime you're ready.
Yeah, and he also 100% said like he'd rather be in the tag team with Waller than doing singles. Like, he loves being in the tag team, and I think anything he does outside it has to be involved with him, kind of thing.
I'm just saying.
Which I like that too. I do love that too. The fact that he's that strong for his tag partner and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shows commitment to the division that they believe in.
That's true. That is true.
So what do you? Oh, we get ready graded. Rampage. So we go to podcasts we listen to, and we had Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins and Ryan Santons. I think there was an old interview for a couple weeks ago from UK. So it was actually really good. I love Becky and Seth. They actually both had a lot of fun conversations about everything. So I actually enjoyed that. Shout outs to Major Wrestling for your podcast. I always listen to them and honestly always shout them out because they're such a great podcast and have a great community. I'm part of that community for a whole since their podcast. I found out about their podcast. So it's a great community and a very good listen if you were into wrestling figures or any figures other than that. They're a good source to learn about them and see best ways to do it.
Yes, sir. Very, very informative show.
Yeah. And did I listen to anyone? Renee Parker didn't have a wrestler on, so I didn't really listen to hers. I did listen to this dude, Freddie Prinze Jr., because he kind of went more into the backstage drama shit that happened in AEW. And pretty much he has sources. He knows a lot of people backstage. He also knows a lot of people that are friends of his personally that are there. And right now, their backstage is not the best. It has a lot of issues right now. Hopefully
Well,
they fix it.
I heard that they got rid of the trouble people, and now they
Yeah.
got like Jericho, Bryan, and some
And
I think Moxley and something.
Yeah.
So like now they trying to stabilize.
They
which
had
is
a
good.
big meeting with the talent.
Good.
The people that were involved with the shit all got suspended.
I'm mad. Only thing I heard that I feel bad about is that I heard Kenny was trying to save a dog and he got hit. He got bit or something like
Yeah.
that by a man.
Yeah.
Just like the dog didn't bite Kitty.
Yeah.
A man bit him. What?
Yeah.
Kitty, come on.
Yeah.
Damn
But it also has a lot of rumors that like Young Bucks are looking for WWE feelers to see where they're at and if they'll be interested in them. They opt out their contract, so basically this will be the final year on their contract.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things interesting in that, and hopefully, because honestly I'll say this straight out, may not be the biggest fan of the Young Bucks, but I understand what they are to AEW, 100%, and I do like the guys behind the stage. I'm just not a big fan of them in the ring at times, but without Bucks and Omega, AEW is nothing. I'm sorry. I love Jericho, I love Mox, but those are the guys that started that company, and there's reasons why Cody. It looks like you kind of see the things kind of eyes wide open and why Cody left, and there's a lot of crazy shit now.
He's like, bruh, I gotta go. I gotta go.
It's like the SpongeBob meme when he's just like about to get up the chair.
Yes.
Like, yeah, and that was kind of Cody. It's kind of seen, and all that all started when Punk arrived. So
he should have took Dustin with him.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see where it goes. I hope that backstage kind of fixes up because there's
but
a lot of.
But you know what? I'll tell you this. I don't feel that way. I think it's been 3 years. If those 3 guys go, then it's time to start putting the machine behind the pillars.
No, 100%.
Like I feel then you got to do the work because you got those guys. You got those guys that they did not make a name anywhere else.
Yeah.
To the level that they did in AEW. You got your homegrown guys, and I feel like that's the number one problem that they had when they started getting certain people there.
Yeah.
Like right before Punk got there, right?
Yeah.
They should have put the money and the resources and the TV time behind their guys. What happened to Lee Johnson and Arn Anderson's son? Like again, like there's guys there that I'm just saying they're still there. They're on dark.
Yeah.
Why are they just on dark? What happened to Brian Pillman Jr.? Why is him and his homeboy always getting jobbed out?
My big issue, and this is something I have issues with a lot of guys that are considered their pillars, they're building up. They all wrestle the same.
I don't think MJF wrestles like though. I do think Sammy does.
Yeah.
A little. He's a little more reckless. I don't think Darby does. Definitely not.
Darby is just a Jeff Hardy version of it.
Yeah, but even then, he's more like.
I like Darby and the pillars, as in like the new guys. I'm not talking about like Darby. So Darby, MJF.
I'm talking about those guys. I'm talking about those 4 guys.
Yeah.
Those 4 guys.
Sammy, Sammy, he needs promo work, and that would be the one thing he needs to work on is promo. Like doesn't sound believable when he talks. So that's the only thing I would say Sammy really needs to work on, and just being smart with his spots.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. I get that.
MJF, I'll say he's ready. He's been ready for the world title for a long time. But also, what happens when he has the world title? What are you gonna do with him after that?
I don't know, but I have faith in him.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
I
faith
have
in
faith in
his
him.
abilities
Yeah,
if they give him the lead. I get
honest.
I
Good.
but the people like Wardlow, the people like
Jade.
um is Ward. She's not a pillar. They want
Jade is
her
a
to
pillar in the
be.
women's division,
They
100%.
want her to be, but it's
Yeah,
unfortunate that she's not.
I you know
You know what I mean? Like she's not. She can be the face of
yeah
it, but it's just like when you see the matches, it's like she's not the leader of anything. Because it's like these matches, the challengers like 99% of the time more accomplished than she
yeah
is, and more sound in the things she's
yeah.
doing. You
One
know what I
thing
mean?
I give her credit, and I don't give her a lot of credit, especially in the ring. But one thing I give her credit is the fact that she's humble, and
Yeah,
she's trying to learn. She's actually
yeah,
working in the ring. She's doing the things that you want her to do at least. And then little by little, hopefully gets in the rhythm of getting it done. Because you know what? Not for nothing. In the beginning of Bianca Belair, she was kind of in the same boat. She was more athletic, but not wrestling skill wise, but she gotten better and better. But what they did in the NXT was different than what they did in AEW. They gave her talent. They gave her talent to work with. They gave her talent to work with on house shows. They had talent to work with in the ring outside of WWE. So they gave her talent to work with when she was on TV as well.
yeah.
And that was
She
the
had a
big
benefit.
difference.
Yeah, she had a good benefit because of the people there to push her.
And house shows. I think those reps in front
Yeah,
of
yeah,
crowds, they help a
yeah.
lot.
Yes, yes,
If I
yes.
was Jade, and
100%.
honestly, what they should do with Jade and let Jade do is wrestle indies.
You know what I see, and I think it's cool. Did you see the Mall of America post?
Yeah, I thought I saw the
The
RVD
Nitro thing?
and RVD Dante Martin versus I forgot who they fought.
I see. I'm looking at it right now. The clip of Orange Cassidy walking all the way around the ring. That's awesome. But
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's cool.
for Orange versus I think Effie.
I actually wish that it was like a AEW show that did that and not like indie that
Yeah,
out of
Eddie Shaw.
nowhere. I actually
But
would
like
like to see that more on TV kind of thing. I think it would have been cool.
that. Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Yeah.
I saw. I remember. I watched the first Nitro. I loved it.
Especially the fact that Khan is such a big WCW fan and stuff like that. I would think he would have done that first.
Yeah, true enough. True enough.
Anyway, but yeah,
But it's,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say the thing that I think that I don't really when I talk about the strengths of AEW's individual people, right?
Yeah,
The people from known from there and whatnot. Is like the guys have a benefit the girls don't.
yeah,
Is that a lot of them were indies, a lot of them were traveled around the world and whatnot,
and still traveling.
and yes, still traveling, and in general, the division leaders and stuff, they had people who they could talk to and understand and look at because they're guys. They see they can visualize the things that they're saying. For the women, isn't it only Deebs is the well now they made a point to mention Madison Rain, but that's
Yeah,
like new. That's
yeah,
new.
that's current.
For the longest time.
Yeah, and Dustin is the ones that kind of runs the women's division.
But what I'm saying is like they didn't have like a woman like it was at the top.
No, they don't.
Because remember it was Kenny.
I honestly still don't think they were having women in the top. That's kind of like really.
And it's just like they
Because
don't
even Britt
have like
Baker wasn't the top until
no,
she was there.
no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like even the people to push to her to learn certain things,
Yeah,
it was other guy. It was probably the guys that taught her.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a difference when you have a strong female teacher to teach you as a
yeah,
female. I understand like the importance of that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, 100%. Because
And it
look at
just it's
WWE has
lacking
Sarah
or
Romano.
lacking.
They have a couple of women that did the
Shit, they had
years.
Deebs for the longest time
Yeah,
before she left.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And she's one of the reasons why some of the girls are so damn good.
yeah. Sarah Romano is still there. She's still huge. That's Claudio's wife.
Gotcha.
She's still there. She still does a lot of work there. They also have a couple other ones that were very big in Japan and things like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's the repetition too. It's like WWE at the time, especially in NXT, they did house shows, and those house shows
Yeah, that's the
benefit
thing.
because they give you practice.
That's the thing. And the way they do Dark, I told you, I don't approve of.
Yeah,
It's not helping them learn. It's literally squash matches.
no,
It's that's not helping anybody.
100%. And then
They're
also,
fighting people on the indies
yeah,
from the indies who are more experienced than the people beating them.
yeah,
That's crazy.
and then
You
also,
understand how bad that is?
what bothers me also with the whole shit that happened also with Omega and Punk, you have so many like veterans of years past backstage. What are they doing?
True. Not listening to them.
You
That's
got
what they
Big
do.
Show there. You got Mark Henry there. You got Dean Malenko there. You got Arn Anderson there. You have Dustin Rhodes there. You have you guys have Sting. You fucking have Sting.
Not
The
listening to
biggest
them.
baby face that ever fucking was made in WCW. You have on your hands, and it looks like y'all don't listen to shit they say,
You're right.
and
You're right.
that's a big
And
issue. That's how you learn.
as much as I love Hangman,
Yeah,
that was one of the things they called him out on.
yeah,
He was one of the people, the biggest people that said we don't listen to no old people.
yeah. And then
And it's like that's not no, you even if it wasn't exactly what he meant,
yeah,
because he probably meant specific people, it's
yeah.
just like, nah man, you don't say that.
There's a
And you
chance that
don't
he meant it directly to Punk and not directly then
yeah,
around the world.
exactly. But
Because I
like
know
if
he has a big relationship with Sting. He has a good relationship with Arn Anderson and things like that. So
hmm hmm
it's not. It was probably directed towards him mainly and anything like that. Because also he loves Daniel Bryan there. He loves
hmm
like Bryan is a big backstage person now because he had to kind of be forced into that. He didn't want to be that, but he had kind of was forced in because of the whole situation. And
hmm
yeah, you have a lot of good vets back there. So like, there's no reason you should not have these young guys actually learning from a lot of these guys. Your big guys, Hobbs and fucking Hobbs, he should be learning from Mark Henry directly.
hmm
100%. Not that he's not bad. He's getting better. He's has show strides since he started, but have Mark Henry in his ear. Find his moments better. Find his moveset better. Because right now, like the moves I've seen, those are like 3 or 4 moves. So like get him in his head. Like you have a lot of young talent there, but you also have a lot of like the same style. Once you start developing different styles and actually being able to put everything together, it'll be great. It'll be better.
Yeah, true story. True story.
Yeah. So listen, that's all the AEW.
Yep, 100%.
Because I don't want AEW to be bad. I don't. I really don't. I enjoy the show. I enjoy what I see. WWE's been on a roll right now, but AEW also is good. The competition helps the business, and no matter what anyone says, it helps the business. You want to know why? Because if you don't like something, you can change the channels, go to the other thing, and that's about it.
Yep.
So,
Yes, sir.
in the end of the
Yes,
day,
sir.
we win more than anything. The fans win because you have all
Yeah.
this stuff.
And you have to put it into realistic a realistic mindset. They're the only two on free television as far as I know.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
cable, but like Fox is free television on Friday.
I wish Impact was
So
on free television because I think I will keep up to it more.
so TNT and TBS, one of those is free, right? Isn't TBS
Nah, they
free or is it
both kind of they both basic cable channels.
are they well, I could see the thing is in New York it's different
Yeah,
because you can get I think it's TNT
yeah,
with the generic.
yeah,
Just as long as you have the antenna, you get that one. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's the one. Because I
Okay,
think the other one's on a different channel. Superstation,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's TBS. Okay.
Okay,
So yeah, I know what you mean. But like, so that means you would get literally for free one show
yeah,
of each company
yeah,
on different days, and you got to think about it realistically. As many of these smaller places that keep popping up and more, the indies and whatnot, you can't watch them, dude.
yeah,
You can't.
yeah.
So yeah, it does.
It's a great
Like I would say,
network.
iron sharpens iron. Yeah, they
Yeah,
both get good. Let's both stay good,
like
right?
Fight Network is good to have. Like if you are into NWA, you could just pay for the season pass, which is like $10, and you can watch the whole season. All of
Also,
it.
Also, I would just like to point out, shout out to NWA because they've been back for a little bit.
I know.
Power's been back a little bit.
I lost so much track of them, and I know fucking our boy Cardona and
Cardona,
Myers been
yeah.
wrestling there too, and
The
I'm like
family.
I have been missing everything.
The whole family's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch again because Cardona and Myers are two of my favorite guys. I definitely gotta watch.
Yeah.
Our guys, our favorite guys.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs to again, Wrestling Favorite Podcast. I've been also listening to like the reruns of the New Day podcast because I missed that podcast so much.
I saw in the listing this week's was the Gas Up.
Yeah,
The return of the Gas Up.
that shit was
So,
funny as fuck. I
good
missed those
episode.
shows. Xavier, can
Did
we
you hear
get
the?
the podcast
Did you
back?
mention? True. Did you mention the Johnny
The Johnny?
this week?
Oh, Johnny Gargano on After the Bell.
Yeah, that's the one I heard. That
That was really
awesome.
good too.
And if you want to, just in case you're curious about the guy, you can listen to Jericho. He had Alan Five Angels on, so
Oh, nice.
cool to learn about him. I didn't know he was only 3 years in. I didn't know that. I didn't know how
cool.
that dude is mad young.
Cool.
And he's good.
He was also that was the dude from Dark Order, right?
Yeah. And then he
Um,
basically mentioned like how his start went was like, yeah, he trained and whatnot, but they got him mad early. He was only 3 years in. They got him and put him on TV, and he was like,
I think
had
he
to
was.
learn.
Was he in
So-
Creator Pro or no?
No, I don't think he was.
No,
I don't think he was.
I know the other three were.
He's a southern guy. So
Okay.
they say he's from like, I think it's either South Carolina. No,
Oh, okay.
Alabama. I think it was. It was from down there somewhere. So he had like his whole thing in the South, Alabama, Tennessee, South
Yeah.
Carolina, all that.
There's three
he's
that
not
in
from up
Dark
there.
Order that's from Creator Pro. That's There's
Not Vance is not the other guy because I know Silver and Reynolds, but it's not
Silver
Vance,
Reynolds
right?
and 10.
It is Vance.
Yeah.
That's Preston Vance.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was trained by Creator Pro as well.
Okay, got you.
So yeah. All right. Last but not least, we have our wrestling retrospect, and I'm gonna go with a classic tag team that I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna have a lot of fun to watch some of their crazy ass matches. Let's
Mhm.
go with the Steiner Brothers.
Oh boy. Okay. We about to watch murder.
Exactly.
Legal murder. I might have to not watch the jobber matches then, because that's where you see people die.
Yeah. I remember him doing backflip, freaking side slams and all that shit.
I remember him doing the Steiner, there was a Steiner pile driver or whatever.
Yeah.
Dropping dudes, I don't know. That guy ain't coming back.
Yeah. So our pick this week would be the Steiner Brothers.
Steiner screwdriver, that's what it was called.
Yeah. All right. We wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can find us live every Sunday at around 11 o'clock. We do this live on YouTube, on Mark with the Mic on YouTube, and also you go Spotify is the easiest way to get our podcast and all the other casts that we do. Wrestling Link on Spotify. I can't even speak right now. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark with the Mic, and follow Wrestling Link.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
'Cause he's hungry.
Peace out, laters. And thank you guys for viewing. There was like 10 viewers at one point. Yes.
Listen, they saw Mandy. They